is more of a, Margaret Atwood would call it more of a speculative fiction than a science fiction, but it's all the same. It's also a bit of a 12A for moderate sex and drugs.
Are you going to be looking down when you're reading? Because your mouth will be there.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Is this better?
Yep, that would be good.
And it's about instant messaging. On the day that the person whose job it was to read every single Facebook message died, they tried to hush it up, but it was too hard. People who can do the job of reading every single Facebook message aren't ten a penny, don't grow on trees. Experts said they were once in a lifetime, once in an eternity, said some commenters. But those were internet commenters and not the experts. Everyone ignored them because you never read the comments. But the fact remains, before the news was out, we already knew. The lovers realised first, lovers possessing that sixth sense between them that tells them, my housemate will want a shower soon, not now, or he's a heavy sleeper, won't know a thing if he's passed out on the sofa. They realised a shadow was lifted, more free, more intimate, and before anyone else had realised, the servers were heaving with affection and honesty and fantasies. Babe, I don't know if this is weird, but the universal declaration that one knows they're weird, but one doesn't care. I sometimes wish you were like an octopus, but with 8 cocks, and knowing full well that it's weird. That's not weird. I'd have 3 hearts too, and all of them would love you. And they were more at ease with their friends and their co-workers who asked, something up? Are you pregnant? Is that a new scent? Are you getting a new promotion? Are you on new meds? And the lovers shook their heads and they said, haven't you realised? Nobody's reading our messages anymore. I think they must have died or something. And when it was pointed out, everyone who had been watching for shadows and everybody else could feel the freedom spread. Stoners and wasters talked freely with their dealers and became friends as well as customers, and took them to parties and retreated to good stuff, whilst all the while, staff searched for someone who would be able to read every single Facebook message. And the candidates slipped through their hands like sand because the person whose job it was to read every single Facebook message was a once-in-a-lifetime sorts. And besides, those people with those qualities were lovers with secrets on their lips, and stoners and dealers and sometimes other sorts of criminals, and they appreciated the freedom more than they'd appreciate the cash. They got so desperate that they went public, calling for a new reader, anyone from anywhere who would be up to the job long after everyone already knew nobody was willing. But in the corners of the net, there still sit the few, lost and scared, who had messaged the long dead, exes who cut all ties, pages not all updated in years, corporate accounts for brands gone bust, with their fears and the sick comebacks they'd only thought of after the fact, shopping lists, declarations of love, threats of violence, friendly advice, just needing to know that someone was reading. Yeah.